All right, everybody, welcome back to my Twisted Life TV. This is Poetry. Here we go again. We're going to try this again, y'all. Real Housewives of Potomac. This is supposed to be the summary of all the episodes that I missed, just giving you my thoughts so we can get ready for Sunday's season finale. I hope that this is recording this time. I've done 5 videos, y'all, and no sound throughout the last few days. Thought the sound was working. Let's get to it, because I ain't got that much time. I think I got like 15 minutes before I get back to my office. I'm like in mid-route right now to my office. I'm leaving the client's house and head back to the office. All right, check it out. Karen effing Huger. Karen fucking Huger is the realest on the Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't care what y'all say. She could be lying about shit, and she's still the realest of all of them when it comes to expressing how she feels about you. She ain't changed it. And I'm talking specifically about what she said to Ashley. You know, they out here in the Cayman Islands, they drinking and stuff. And I see Bravo try to make it seem as if the only reason why Karen said what she said was because she was drinking. No. Karen said what she said at that moment because she was drinking. But Karen felt and believed all this shit long time ago. She'd been saying it to us in the confessions for a while. She told Ashley, like, you cool. You know, I see we trying to build her, so let me be straightforward with you. I need for your husband to be vindicated in order for me to rock with him. His case being dismissed is not vindication. This does not mean he's not guilty. I've been saying it. I've been saying it, Justice Smollett. I've been saying it. If for somebody who's been, you know, caught up in the legal system, you know, as a perpetrator of sorts, who's had cases dismissed against them, I know for a fact that just because the case is dismissed does not mean that you didn't do the shit. Okay? So I feel Karen, and being a victim of rape, I completely understand where she's coming from. Ashley ain't trying to hear that. Boy, did you see Ashley trying to walk up on her? For some reason, I think that if Ashley would have walked up on her, that Karen would have yanked her ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that any of these women, with the exception of Candace, will go bust a grape. You know what I'm saying? I think Candace is a fighter. For some reason, I just feel it. Maybe it's the, did they grow up in Atlanta? I know her mama's in Atlanta now. And she's been running her practice out of Atlanta. I think Candace will bust a grape. She may not win. I don't know. She might be out mouth. But I think she still would bust the grape. But I think that the other women would have to have you come into their face for them to smash that grape on that ass. I think Karen would have smashed that grape. I think Giselle would smash it too. I don't know about Robin. Robin seemed to be a lot of talk to me. But I know her brother would bust a grape. So maybe Robin too. I don't know. Monique all talk to me. She all talk. Anywho, so yeah, they got into this back and forth about how you really thought that he did it? Yes, it's what everybody thought, that girl. Ain't nobody figured that Michael did not do it. We all say he guilty. Everybody been talking, so they got all loud and about it back and forth, you know. Karen said, I'm not changing what the fuck I say. I'm not changing what the fuck I mean. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. Your husband needs to be vindicated for me to fuck with him, honey. Plain and simple. Karen Huger said everything that majority of us been saying about Michael and Ashley's situation from the beginning. She said, look here, I care about you. Basically, I'm saying, I care about you being made a fucking fool of. But if you want to be a fool, you know, go ahead. You know, everybody plays a fool sometime. But I can't fuck with your husband. And so Ashley, well, if you can't fuck with my husband, then you can't fuck with me. So be it, if that's how you want to go for it. But I'm not going to change the way I feel about that shit. They kind of sort of, I guess, just calmed down and made amends by the end of it, you know. Karen explained to her what she said, what she meant. You know, she took all the animosity out of it. It really wasn't any animosity until to Ashley's blew up. I agree with Karen said that, you know, she blew up. And Giselle was like, no, you blew up on her. No, she didn't. She was talking to her. Ashley got mad. She didn't like she had to say it. And Karen wasn't going back down. You know, you talking over me, I'm going to talk over you. That's how they do. I don't know, I'm one of the people, if people start talking over me, I get quiet. Like, really? Whatever. Okay, so Ashley and Karen basically done made amends. Giselle and Karen, they had another blow up. They had another blow up over the Instagram thing. Like, Giselle, you really that bitter over Instagram? Like I said when I did the recap about that particular episode, Karen gonna grieve how the fuck she wanna grieve. Y'all can see I'm Team Karen and shit. I'm Team Karen for 2 years in a row. That's so surprising. She gonna grieve how the fuck she wanna grieve. Going out and partying is not the same as staying at home being on social media. Those are two different levels of activity. I don't feel like fucking partying. I could talk on social media. I can have conversations with people, but I don't feel like fucking partying. And it's in the wake of me grieving. Whether I was grieving or not, that's still my fucking choice. But Giselle seemed mad about that. Giselle seemed mad about the business situation too. She gonna go so far to say that she don't think Karen even got a business. You know, because Karen has partners. So evidently she doesn't own shit. She probably just the face of it. Giselle, sweetheart, baby girl, boo boo. You got partners. So does that mean you the face of every Hue Beauty? It ain't yours either. Is that what you're trying to say? You have partners. Okay. Karen owns this business. I did my research. Karen owns this business. I'm not sure if I'm going to go buy La Dame because I don't like perfume. I'm an oil person, you know, and I don't even like oil scents that are perfumey. I did like the one that Nicki Minaj oil. I did like that one. It smelled a tad bit different than the actual perfume or the cologne. But I'm not really a perfumey scent. I like oily, fruities, you know, stuff like that. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna go buy it, but maybe I might. Me and Keenan went to go look for Everyday Hue back in St. Louis. We found one Target that had like four I guess pallets is what they call them, foundation, but that was it. It was no big selection. I think Beautiful Soul Speaks, I do believe that she said she found them in her town in Atlanta, a larger Target that carried like a full line, and I believe she said she purchased it and she actually liked it. Keena is my makeup guru in my household. Keena wasn't drawn to it. She wasn't drawn to the colors. She said it was too oil based for her. So yeah, she didn't. Those four that we saw, I haven't seen any here in Atlanta. I'm gonna look at the Target again and see if I see it. But I go to Target a lot, and I don't go in the beauty section a lot either. So I'm gonna check, see if they have it. But yeah, Giselle, your business is a partnership too, sweetheart. So what you telling us? Okay, over and done with. Karen's gonna have a launch. She's gonna have her little roller balls, and it was kind of crazy how how Robin was like, she gonna really have a lunch? She gonna have a party? I'm so surprised. Giselle just told you she was gonna have a party, honey. How you surprised? Y'all confessionals is after the show was taped. You wasn't surprised when she told y'all that then? Because Giselle had just told you. Stop lying. Monique didn't go to the Cayman Islands. She was at home playing pranks on Chris about whether the baby was coming. This was just to show him that he wasn't prepared for the baby. I wasn't necessarily looking at it as not being prepared. I was looking at it as it scared Chris the fuck out because it's too soon for you to have this baby. And he panicked in that mode and didn't know what to do. People react differently out of fear than they would. Maybe if it was around 40 weeks, then, oh, there's a hurricane relief drop off. I might have to go drop some stuff off over there. Matter of fact, I'm finna go. I got a case of water in my trunk right now. I'm finna go drop it off. Hold on for a second, y'all. I know I'm doing this recap. Okay, I had a case of what I had just bought last night. I can go buy me another one. He has a hurricane relief U-Haul that he's picking up stuff for people. I just think that's a beautiful thing. Just gave him that case of water. You go ahead, bro. There you go. So they got the truck ain't full, but it's close to being full. I appreciate that. I really, because I was trying to figure out who could I give donations to. So basically they go into the Cayman Islands. You know, Robin put together this little trip, which she was fucking late for. How you miss your own trip, baby girl? They haven't explained why Robin was so late. How you miss your own trip, honey? I don't get it. She was so late for her own motherfucking trips. I think she showed up the next day. Or something. I'm not sure if it was the next day or really late that night, but she showed up the next day. They had a nice time. They did a lot of excursions. Ashley and Candace kind of rekindled their friendship somewhat. I still think that Candace is still looking at her like, bitch, any moment now. That's how I feel like she's looking at her. So I don't know if that's going to last or be genuine, because Ashley is so fucking fake. Like Candace said, I really don't think she knows how to be a friend. Her and Ashley and Katie got into it. She's throwing low blows at Katie about Katie mentioning stuff about Michael. Not the fact that she called her dumb and stupid, just the fact that she was talking about Michael. Everybody's talked about Michael, boo boo. Everybody. And that's what Katie said too. So, but you gonna try to attack me because of it? Because I thought you was my friend. Actually, you're not a friend to anyone. You really don't have friends. You told Karen that she didn't have no friends when y'all was arguing. You're the one that really don't have no friends. I mean, we've seen multitudes of friends of all the other women on this show. You had a sorority get together a few seasons ago. Maybe that was last season. And which is how we met Candace. But other than that, baby, you ain't really got no friends that we've seen you around. Oh, talking about friends. What? Okay, Robin and Juan seem to have been getting on a good foot, and Giselle happy about that. Robin decided to check Giselle about her coming in there blowing up about Monique. The fucked up thing about that is Robin had already talked to her days before, said, when you come to my event, leave Monique alone. And as soon as Giselle got into the door, Monique tried to hug her, Giselle just started going in. This is this lady's professional event. I don't know why the fuck you had these women there anyway. It wasn't like a housewarming. You trying to sell this motherfucking property. You got investors and realtors and all that shit up in there. And you bring these motherfuckers in there, sitting up there drinking up your wine, eating food and crumbs and dropping it all over the goddamn, furniture and shit. Why are they there? Why are they there? Karen and Ray trying to get back on a good foot. She want to live life up a little bit. She's starting traditions again with the family. She realized she needed that family bond to be stronger than it was. Monique and Candace, they kind of sort of hashed out the text messaging thing. Monique is not your friend, Candace. I think that they had a genuine friendship, but she's a backstabbing ass bitch. We see that she did that with Sharice too. You know what I'm saying? She's a backstabbing ass bitch. As beautiful as she is. Who else? Let's see. Katie going through some shit with her kids. I forgot last year that she was having a custody battle with her kids. I remember we opened up the season, and I was like, Katie, where's Katie's kids? Yeah, she's having a custody battle with her first husband about her children, and she's going through some shit. You remember Katie used to have really bad drug addiction. A lot of models have, and that may be the cusp of it all, of why things are going the way that they're going for Katie. So let me go back there in the park. I don't even want them to know I'm back yet. I'll go inside in a minute. So yeah, that's what's going on with Katie. So Katie bounced. You know what I'm saying? After they had that little argument, Karen was like, I'm not surprised that she left. I'm not surprised at all. Giselle was like, you only want to look for her? She like, Katie, grown ass fucking woman. I'm not surprised she left. That was fucking harsh. Ashley hit way below the bed. She went to the dark side on that shit. But y'all know me. I'm always like, ain't no rules when you going in with somebody. But I don't think that they hate each other. Ashley she's always the one talking about somebody childish, but then she was always like, so that's why you sleeping with a broke ass man, so that's why you ain't got no friends, so that's why shit like that, and I don't recall her saying anything about the children, but evidently there must have been something she said about the children during that argument that they edited out, because if she said something about the fact that's why you're losing your kids or some shit like that, yeah, I would have whooped her ass completely, because of that. But Katie, Candace and Karen went back to the hotel to go check on Katie. She's motherfucking a full coat and a scarf. Now this bitch been sweating through this whole goddamn episode. profusely sweating, sweat dripping, sweat popping. She done got surgery on her hands, so her hands won't sweat. I guess it's coming out the rest of her pores more than it need to be. She's sweating her ass off, sweating. And now she up in this hotel room with a puffer coat on and a scarf. Okay, which, how Robin know that? When Robin came down, they hadn't told Robin none of that. But she had the scarf on and this puffer coat on. Y'all should know she was leaving in. Katie left. She bounced. Jacob didn't know she was coming home. You know, she needed some me fucking time. She probably got another room. She left. She went to another place. You know, Katie got it like that. You know what I'm saying? So she decided to leave. And, yeah, deuces. Fuck y'all. She was sick, they said. You know, she said she was physically sick. She was sick of them. And, you know, being sick of people could make you mentally and physically sick at the same damn time. She was just sick of them. That's all that was. And she had to leave. So let's see am I missing anybody or missing anything? Candace and Ashley was getting along. Why was Ashley ass walking around that last fucking episode with her damn bikini drawers stuck up the crack of her ass on one side? So we see this one booty cheek just bouncing around. She got the diaper booty. You know, she got the tush, but she got the hangover diaper booty type of shit. And that one cheek, that's a sign of somebody that's getting fucked in the ass a lot. If you can comfortably walk around with your underwear up the crack of your ass like that, with you ain't try to tug it, nothing. You just bouncing around, la 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 la. Just only one side is up in there. That's how somebody's getting fucked in the ass a lot, which is probably what her husband like, but not with women as much or both. You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna say no fucking allegedly or nothing like that either. And I guess there's nothing really wrong with it if that's what you want to do. Just own your truth. I think that's the thing nowadays. We just want people just to own their truth. If you're going to talk about it, own your truth. I don't even give a fuck if you talk about it. I don't need to know what's going on in your bedroom life for real. But if you're going to talk about it, don't lie. That's just basically the whole gist of it for me right now. I know a lot of people still not comfortable with coming out with their sexuality at this time. But I think Michael really just need to own it. You like men and women. Okay, that's done. It would have been no more discussion. I think if you had just openly said, I like men and women. I'm open. We have an open relationship. I thought they had said they had an open relationship when they first came on the show. I could have sworn I heard them say that when they was talking to Andrew and Katie about it before, that they had an open relationship. They were fluid. I thought that's what I heard. I ain't gonna go back to the seasons and watch. But so Karen, Hella Dom, Robin, the house and wine. We still don't know who the Peter thing was. We knew that Chris was going to testify, but he said he didn't see shit. Monique and her cousin was going on Instagram saying that was his voice that said, not don't do that, but later on when they was arguing. That was his voice later on. It wasn't him in the beginning. The video footage still ain't showed up. It's probably going to show up at the reunion. Who else? So Robin. Giselle. Ain't shit really going on with Giselle. She's just a fucking bone carrier. She's Sheree. The difference is with Giselle and Sheree, Giselle starts shit. She starts shit. She'll throw the bone in the motherfucker and back up like it wasn't in her hands. Sheree would just be carrying shit that she don't need to carry. Like she overhears some conversation and take it back. But I'm not finna help him. I'm not finna do it. He should be able to finish that on his own. He should be able to finish that on his own. Who else? What else? I think that's everything. Karen and Ray. Robin gonna try to start a trucking business. Her and Giselle rolled around in that truck, you know, gave that old dude some good happy times, and they acting silly and goofy and honking the horn. Giselle could be real fun when she's just not being messy. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why I liked her season 1. But she is a messy bitch. Giselle, Robin, Monique, Candace. Candace and Chris went house hunting. This big ass $1 million house. I think we talked about that before. Sit your ass down with that, y'all. Y'all ain't ready for that type of shit. Stay where the fuck you at. Take over the mortgage or some shit like that. But move it to a small cottage. But that $1 million home, no. Chris is still working on the cookbook. I don't know if it's out yet or not. I don't know. I think I might want to. Now that I might buy, because I like to cook. I'm not very good at cooking with recipes. I'll look at the recipes. I try from the recipe the first time, and then I'll go doctor your shit up if it's a little. But Chris's cookbook I might try. Like I said, I might buy the La Dame fragrance stuff for my mama or something. She likes colognes. I just hope it ain't like the white diamonds that we used to buy at Walgreens. My grandma used to love white diamonds. I shouldn't talk about that. My grandmama loved the white diamonds at Walgreens. Used to buy her that every Christmas. I just don't want it to smell like old people. Because for real, Karen ain't old. She's 55. I don't consider that old. I consider you old when you hit 75. That's when I consider old. 75. There was a 74-year-old lady that just had a baby in India just yesterday or something like that shit. With the help of IVF. I'm not gonna have a baby that old, but I might still have one at 50. Get my Janet Jackson on. But yeah, I think 75 is old. When you've lived 3/4 of a century, I consider you to be old. You know what I'm saying? That's old to me. 74 and under, you ain't old yet, baby. You ain't old. You still living life out here doing it up, right? So yeah, I don't consider Karen old. They always consider her old. And then now all of a sudden Giselle calling her a mama bear. Giselle, you ain't that much younger than Karen. What the fuck? Like, Giselle, I'm 46. Giselle's 48. I think Karen's 55. Something like that. Yeah. Goodbye. You ain't that young. But none of them I don't consider any of these women to be old. Karen looks good. All these women are attractive women. I think they all look good. All of them. Every last one of them. Except for Ashley. I just don't find her big forehead ass. I don't find her cute at all. At all. There's nothing about Ashley I think is cute except for her hair. I love her hair. That's it. Except for that fucked up ass wig she been wearing. The whole situation with her goddamn daddy is fake as fuck to me. If y'all watch those episodes where they talking about the daddy shit, you could go back and you could hear all the points where she lying. Her mama say, I ain't talked to him in 28 years. And then she come back and say, well, the last time I talked to him, he said he was willing to sit down and meet you, but then he changed his mind. Go ahead. That man told y'all fucking years ago when he blocked you years ago. He didn't just block you last episode. He blocked you 5 motherfucking years ago on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?